guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Come on, talk to me. Can you hear me now? I believe you can. Can you hear me now? I know you can hear me on Podbean. I'm trying to get my audience back. Sometimes it just happens like this, y'all. You just sometimes it happens like this. Y'all come on back. Can you hear me? Somebody talk to me here. They got you. Okay, I'm loud now. Okay, there it is, Matt. How you doing, Matt? How you doing tonight? As I was saying before, and those that are on Podbean, I pray that you guys will pray for Tiger tonight. Uh, Hoping that he would. All right, I got you, Jerome. I don't know. Sometimes it just happened like this. I don't know what's going on. Hey, everybody. Hey, Jerome. What's going on? Appreciate you, Gary. Appreciate you, Gary, for coming back. Thank you so very much. As I was just saying before, since you guys couldn't hear me, I was just talking about Tiger and hope that everyone. The bottom line is that we pray for him. It's not our job to jump to conclusions. It's not our job to speculate. It's not our job to add on to the story. What all we know is he had an accident. The car obviously flipped over a few times. You guys have seen it. If you heard the press conference, there was no alcohol related. There was no. We don't know about nothing else. So there's no sense of speculating. There's no sense of adding to it or nothing else. Let's just pray. The investigations will handle itself. You know, I've already seen. I'm saying all this because I've already seen some things by people, and it make you wonder what world are they from, how they act, and how they respond to this situation. It's just real cruel, and it is what it is. Y'all forgive me for looking down, but I'm trying to share this with all these groups that I'm in, and let's just see if we can do it like that. Well, tonight's show is really a therapy show. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all that now. Yeah, exactly, Gary. People already are doing that, and this is the reason why, and you guys can say what you want to say, and I'm a minister, as all you guys know. I'm an assistant pastor here in Memphis, and I believe God and I believe His word. Try my best to practice His word, but I'm convinced that. Hey, David, what's up? I'm convinced that we'll never get together. And forgive me if you want to say don't have optimism, so be it. If you want to say, if you even want to get real spiritual and say, hey, demonic, if you want to say that I don't have the faith or whatever, so be it. I just say this. Racism and the division was in the Bible days. It was in, the Civil War day, World War I and II, civil rights, Jim Crow, everything else. So we've never been together. That's the way I look at it. I'm sorry if people don't like what I'm saying right now, but it is what it is. And when situations happen like this with Tiger, what you get to see is where people really stand and where people really are in their minds. So it is what it is. But y'all didn't come here to hear about Tiger Woods. Let me just stop. Let me go and get to the nitty gritty. What is going on? Well, as I told you guys on Saturday, I'm sorry. Hey, Damani, what's up, man? Good to see you. As I told you guys on Friday, just sit back. Something is going to happen. By Tuesday, which is today, I told you guys that something was going to happen. It's something that's going to happen. Hey, Roastmaster. Hey, Glenn, I'm sorry. According to the reporter, the interstate Tiger was a tense drive set up for tourism and per driver safety. Yeah. If you watch the press conference, y'all, I hate to go back to it, but Tiger, the road was, downhill. It was a winding road. And that part we do know. We don't know the speed, where he was going. We don't know how fast, how slow. We don't know that. So you can figure and speculate all you want, but we don't know. So until we know, that's when you can, bring your facts. But until then, we're just gonna kind of be quiet. But it's amazing to me. Tuesday, Saturday. I mean, here we go. Dak Prescott. What else is there to talk about with the Cowboys? We can't talk about nothing else until Dak's situation gets settled. We can't talk about the draft. We can't talk about no free agents. We can't talk about the security guard. We can't talk about the parking lot attendants. We can't talk about the concession stand workers. We can't even talk about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders until Dak Prescott, one way or the other, gets taken care of. Whatever way that is, that's when we'll know the direction of our team. You can't escape it no more. You can't skip over it no more. You can't go pay nobody else no more. You got to deal head on with Dak Prescott. That's where we are. Shouldn't be this way, but it is this way. It's just the bottom line. It shouldn't be happening, but it is. It should have been taken care of 2 to 3 years ago, but it wasn't. Now you're back. The Cowboys back. Really is against the wall. Either way they go, they're not gonna be too happy. If they franchise him, Jerome, I'm coming. I'm coming, Jerome. I'm just setting it up. If they franchise him, they're not gonna like it. If they pay him what Dak wants, they're not gonna like it. And I assure you, if they let him go, they definitely are not gonna like it. So it's a no-win situation. Shouldn't have had to come with this. But tonight, I'm really concerned about my Cowboy brothers and sisters tonight. I am, because I'm already seeing it. Most of you, just like me, are in so many different Cowboy so many Cowboy groups that I promise you it's amazing. I think I'm about 10 to 20. Okay. I am. And I'm already seeing posts that Cowboy fans are so emotionally invested into this that they already look like some of them act like they're getting ready to fall off a cliff. Already. You know why? Jerome already jumped ahead of me. But here we go. It's the reason why. Let me go ahead and show you. On Podbean, I got the question. Is there any breaking news? I checked my phone out, Miss Ty, on my phone, and the breaking news it ain't no breaking news. Dak Prescott is still not signed. It is what it is. So this is the reason why we need to. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Y'all forgive my jankiness right here. Let me close that out. Y'all don't need to see all that. Y'all forgive my jankiness right there. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me here. Let's get it right here. Y'all know what it is. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Here you go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Y'all just hold on. Hold. Y'all see it. This what Jerome was just talking about. It says that the Cowboys are hoping to have a long-term deal in place with Dak Prescott before March 9th. People start getting excited. People start getting hyped. People start feeling themselves. They see a road of optimism. They feel a change coming. They feel it. They felt it. They felt it. The very next day, what happened was that we saw, after everybody started getting hyped, We saw that everybody wants to start sharing the optimism, making things great and smiling and happy. And the very next day, very next day, I saw this come up. I saw something else come up, and this is what I saw, y'all. This is what I saw, y'all. I saw that. It said that the Cowboys have been in discussions with Dak Prescott about his new contract. That was the very next day. And Cowboy Nation, all with one accord, jumped up, happy, getting ready because they can feel it. They can feel the change coming finally. I got to ask y'all this question. Y'all come on, look at me because I need to take care of some of y'all tonight. Can I ask y'all this question? Wasn't this the same thing from last year? Wasn't it about this time last year that they said that the Cowboys and Dak Prescott about to go into to have talks? Wasn't that the same thing we heard last year? Hello, ZK. I don't know all these numbers, but hello, welcome to the show. Wasn't this the same thing that we heard last year, y'all? Right around this time here, the Cowboys and that. Doesn't it sound like a 100% repeat? Don't this sound like it? Y'all. I'm sorry. My question is this, y'all. Didn't they just say a few minutes? Didn't they just say a few months ago? Y'all help me out here. Didn't they just say just a few weeks ago that they were so close in the contract negotiations that it was almost a done deal? Didn't y'all hear that? What if that's the case? What's the problem? What's the problem? I mean, help me out here. And I don't want my brothers and sisters to get so emotionally involved that you're about to fall out and you're about to get ready to I don't want you drinking too much. I don't want you popping no Valium so you can get some sleep at night. I don't want this to happen to you tonight. I don't want it because I'm seeing the same patterns. Yeah. Jerome brings up a great point. Jerome brings up a great point right here. Y'all see, Jerome says, I heard they got something done after the deadline last year. So if it's so close, why is it taking so long? I know everybody's saying the same thing, but I got to keep bringing this part up because I'm seeing the same things over and over again. What the pattern is for the last few years, they say, we love Dak. He's the greatest. He's great. He's incredible. He's a great leader. He's this. He's that. This is Dak's team. And then they say, we're going to get him done. Long-term deal. And then they say the same thing last year. We're gonna start talks. We're going to start talks. And then you got to March the 9th to get it done, because if you don't, you got to put this franchise tag on them. Well, if you're so close, shouldn't this thing be done by now? I mean, already. Shouldn't it already be done? And I understand the reason why. The reason why is because the prices went up. Yeah. And Dak is right for asking what the market value is. The price has went up from last year to this year. It's went up. Even if you do the franchise tag, it has went up. You can't avoid it. It is what it is. You can't escape it. You can't climb over it. The price tag has went up. Maybe that's the reason why it's holding down. But as Matthew just said, this is what Matthew just said, y'all. Matthew said they better get something done, because if not, it's about to be ugly at quarterback for us if we don't keep him. Matthew is 100% right. Shouldn't have to come down to this, but it look like it is. And I don't want you guys to get too crazy and too hyped. As we got some more folks coming in now. We don't want you on Power Bean. Hey, everybody, look, I don't want you guys to get so messed up this now. I don't. I don't want you guys to get so emotional that you can be about ready to fight and lose your job with these cowboy haters at your job and all that stuff and arguing and all that stuff. Calm down. As we look down memory lane, wasn't this last year the same thing? So what I'm telling you is, the man, look, my prediction, he's about to get franchised again. That's what's about to happen, because they're not going to get the deal done. After they don't get the deal done, they're going to go ahead and give us the same story that they gave us last year as we go down memory lane. Once they franchise him, what did they say? We're going to get the deal done before July. Well, guess what, y'all? If they franchise him again, guess when when the due date is, or it's in July again. So what they're going to tell us is, we're going to franchise Dak. Everybody knows it's about to happen. Everybody know that. And then they're going to say, we're going to get this deal. You'll hear Jerry and Steven on 105.3 The Fan, just like they did last year. They're going to get up there and say, wait, Dak is our future. But we got to get the contract done. But we got to make sure that it's team friendly. And we got to make sure that we cannot allocate all these funds to the quarterback. If not, we won't be able to compete in other areas on the team. That's what they're going to say. And we're going to be sitting there waiting. ESPN is doing what they're doing now. Every morning, you see it. Dak Prescott not signed. Turn on Undisputed. Dak Prescott not signed. Go to First Take. Dak Prescott not signed. Go to every sports place you go. Dak Prescott is either leading the story or he's second in line. It is just national news that Dak Prescott won't get signed. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. And because I'm saying the same thing over and over again, my brothers and sister Cowboy fans, is my suggestion to you tonight. I'm not going to be on with y'all long tonight. Because I just want to, I'm worried about some of y'all, because I'm seeing in the chat boxes, I'm seeing in some of the posts how upset you guys are, how y'all fired up, how y'all talking, how y'all arguing with other Cowboy fans. Look, be like me. Sit back and relax. The Cowboys have taught me. Because I used to be just like y'all. Jerome on here, Jerome will tell you. I used to be just like y'all, crazy. Hype, crazy, hype, all that kind. The Cowboys have trained me. Jerry Jones, Steven, whoever else you want to call out, they have trained me from the organization to the players. They have trained me to keep my cool. I'm involved, but I'm not emotionally involved, because I got a feeling I know what's going to happen. Now, y'all don't want to hear it, but I'm just going to go and tell you. See, I'm y'all already know what I feel about it. What's up, E? I see you. Y'all already know how I feel about it, because I done told y'all. I've been telling y'all for 2 years. And see, I've been trying to tell folks about other stuff. I got ostracized and beat up by other Cowboy fans. I told y'all that when Dez Bryant contract went out, that was it. I told y'all that. I told y'all we don't want him. I didn't want him. Time had passed. Now, that almost sounds blasphemous, don't it? I told y'all the time is gone. I told y'all it don't work. Dak, Dez don't work. Dak need precision wide receivers. Dak don't need just a jump ball receiver. It's not gonna work. Folks got mad at me. You want to kick me out of groups and all that kind of stuff. I was just telling y'all the truth. What happened? They didn't sign him. Then they got hyped because Jerry Jones said he thinking about Dez in the shower. Oh my God! Everybody got hyped. Everybody said, "Hey, y'all calm down now. Dez ain't going nowhere. Okay, Dez ain't coming back. I'm serious. Get your 88 jersey with Brian on the name of. Be happy that he was with us so long. Look, he's great. He should go into the Ring of Honor. Let's just leave it alone. Almost got cussed out. Then CD got drafted. And the first thing came out of Jerry's mouth was, I'm going to give him 88. I told everybody then, look, that's it for Dez, y'all. No, he ain't thinking about Dez. Dez wear number 88. He give it to CD. Y'all let this dream go. Let it go. I told y'all this. Y'all, some folk got mad at me. They still mad at me. I told them this. Now, I told y'all this. And look, my track record looking real good, by the way. I told you Dez ain't going. I told you we were going to keep winning. I told you all that kind of stuff. I'm almost batting 1,000. I'm telling y'all this. They don't believe in Dak Prescott. Now, somebody going to say, well, they almost got the contract done. Like, look, when you really want to get a contract done, you make provisions on it for being done. I'm telling you guys, it don't take this long. And it's leading me, y'all. I hate to do it. I really do. I really do. It's got to be something else going on. Because it has to be something else going on. Now, I got something in my mind of why he's not being signed. And some of y'all already know because we're in groups together. I'm not going to say it yet because I don't want to say it and then he gets signed. And I'm one to say I'm wrong. I don't have no problem with that. I will say it. I don't have no problem with it. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong. Let me put that in. I hope I'm wrong. I do. I hope I'm wrong with all this. But I'm starting to believe something that nobody don't want to talk about because it make you put make you put the mirror dead in your face. Matt, see, you got that. See, Matt saying something tell me as a plan B, as bad as I hate to say it. Matt, that ain't what I'm talking about. But he may have a plan B, but that ain't the reason why. That's not the reason why I'm saying he's not being signed. Now I'm just saying. I just say I'm sorry. I'm gonna hold it. But there's an elephant, a gigantic elephant too, I may add, that's in the room for the reason why I'm saying he don't want to pay him. Because I got evidence saying that Romo got paid immediately. He did, y'all. Y'all know it. Look, let's just deal with the facts. He got paid. Romo didn't have to ask for it. Romo didn't have to beg. Romo didn't have to hold out. The franchise tag wasn't even on the table with Romo. It wasn't. He didn't have to ask. They called him. Come on in. Come on, sit down. Come here. Come on in here. Come on. Let's work this out right now. Off an 8-8 season, third straight. Gave him his money. I'm gonna hold it. Okay. I hope I'm wrong. I got a theory in my mind. And so far, my theory is looking real good of why they not paying them. See, y'all don't want to say it, but I'm not going to say it yet. Some of y'all already know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all do. And we don't want to say it because it's such a real touchy situation. But it's starting to look that way, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, here we go. Gary said, I don't think Jerry thinks Dak is the right kind of black person to be the franchise quarterback and the face of the Cowboys. Mm. Boy, Gary, you're a Cowboy fan, ain't no doubt about that. But oh my goodness, you about to get ran over with that. I ain't got no problem with it because I'm gonna hold mine. I hope Gary wrong. I hope what I'm thinking is 100% wrong, but it's got to be something. It ain't, look, and it's not, let me tell y'all something. It's not 5 years versus 4 years. That ain't it. That's not it. That's not it. Jerry Jones wants to win so bad. Please understand, 1 year ain't nothing. That ain't it. Not when you can give in a 4-year deal. Not when you can when you can do a signing bonus, give all the money up front, and then structure the contract the way you want to. So the years, that ain't it. We've already seen through a lot of our other shows like Boss Cowboy Sports. Jerome does a great job here on Talking Cowboys. Jerome, I always get it wrong. Talking football, I believe that's Jerome. Put it in there, please. I'm sorry, man. Jerome does a great job on his show. Boss Cowboy does, West Coast. All these people doing all these shows. They've already showed us that it's not about the TV structure deal. Not when the owners are going to get $300, $400 million when the new TV contract gets done. Thank you, Jerome. Jerome show. Let's talk football. All these guys have been telling us, look, if you getting $400 extra million on a contract, you ain't worried about no money. Paying nobody. If Dak Prescott get paid $40 million in the 4 more years, that's going to look like a bargain. Do you understand me? By the time the new contract gets here, we're going to have quarterbacks dang them making almost $50 to $60 million a year. The little $40 million Dak going to have ain't going to be worth nothing. Now when you know the TV contract coming up, Dak just want to be chance to get a piece of the pie again. You can't blame him for that. So that is not the 4 to 5 years. That's not stopping. It's got to be something else. It has to be. I done searched, just like you guys. I done searched every angle trying to figure out, okay, I hear what y'all saying. I hear y'all say he's great in the locker room. He has great intangibles. He's a leader. The team loves him. We love him. I keep hearing all this. And if he's all that, why is this like a Chinese jigsaw puzzle? Again, I don't. Somebody help me. I don't know what's. I don't know what the problem is. He's all we want. He's all every other analyst. I don't care what sports channel you watch. All of them saying the same thing. You need to pay this guy. You got the legends of the Dallas Cowboys. You need to pay this guy. Drew Pearson, Hall of Fame, just went in. You need to pay this guy. Troy Aikman, 3-time champion, Hall of Fame quarterback. We need to pay this guy. Emmitt Smith, need to pay this guy. Michael Irvin, need to pay this guy. Dion, need to pay. Everybody saying this fan base, pay the guy. Huh? Parking lot, pay the guy. Everybody. I watched Sesame Street today. I did. I watched Sesame Street with my son. I watched Sesame Street. Big Bird said, pay the guy. Look, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. The Price is Right. Had the game show going on. They said pay the man. Everybody's saying pay Dak. Everybody except the Jones family. I don't know what else he got to do, y'all. I know this is repetitive, and I know y'all done heard this everywhere. And let me tell you something. It's no sense of looking for something new. We all stuck in the same spot. We just got different ways of saying it. That's it. We all stuck in the same spot. The spot is, will y'all please pay Dak Prescott? That's the spot. Everybody else we all got different angles of how we get to that point, though. Like I just said, Big Bird said, y'all know Big Bird ain't saying nothing. Okay. But y'all understand what I'm saying. I don't know what else I don't know what Dak has to do. And let me throw this in. For those that saying, well, hey, now, I mean, he is coming off an injury, and we don't know how his ankle is really going to respond. And so we can't pay him based off what we don't know. I tell you what, don't pay him and let him go then. And let's see if every other team have that same attitude about him. Since we worried about the injury, I guarantee you, I can name off about 9-10 teams that don't care nothing about the ankle. They'll hurry up and bag the Brinks truck to Dak Prescott and will pay him immediately. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. So until we do all that, y'all, until we pay him, we can't even properly plan. There's only one thing that we know for sure. Exactly, Matt. Perfect spot for him. You don't think Bill Belichick wouldn't hurry up and get to Dak Prescott? I guarantee you that would be one of the first ones knocking at his door. If they took a chance on Cam Newton, please understand that the New England Patriots would jump quick to get Dak Prescott. No question. No question. None. So one thing that we know for sure gonna happen. See, we can't predict the free agents. Y'all getting hype about all these folks getting released and all that. Gary, I'm sorry, Gary. I'm coming back. Please, thank Gary. There you go. Podbean, I'm just y'all put the teams up where y'all think Dak gonna go. Let's just play that game. I change the course of what I'm saying. Gary said Chicago. Please understand that if Dak Prescott is free, please understand that Chicago would be one of the teams knocking at his door and would be ecstatic if they got Dak Prescott. Oh my God, Jerome. Well, I mean, come on now. As bad as I hate to say it, Jerome is right. Washington ain't got no quarterback. Matt, you on the same page as Matt? You on the same page as Jerome? Please understand that Alex Smith is the only quarterback that's on the roster. Please understand that Washington will knock down the doors to get Dak Prescott. And we don't want that to happen because that means we got to deal with him. I'm just saying. Look, these three teams, Gary done brought out, say, San Francisco. I believe Shanahan would entertain it. I believe the 49ers would entertain that. He better than Garoppolo. Hey, who is this? Quinn Sheena. Quinn, I hope I pronounced it right. I just call her Queen. She's just got into one of our groups. Queen says the Jets, they got a lot of cap space and picks for the next 3 years. Please understand that Dak Prescott is better than Sam Darnold. Please understand that. I agree with her. I agree with the Queen without a doubt. I'm just naming teams. Let me go to Podbean. Let me see if somebody got something to say. Hey, Pledge, Taz, hey, everybody that's on Podbean, thanks for tuning in. I'm just flowing with the crowd here. I'm just saying, if you don't want, If you don't want him, if you holding up this injury thing, talking about, well, we don't know the stability of his ankle. We don't know if how he will respond to hits, and we don't know if he's going to be able to run when we need to run. Keep that attitude. Just keep it. Don't sign him. Let him go on to let him let if you look, let him go. Let him become an unrestricted free agent. Let him go and let's see what's gonna happen. He'll be signed the very next day. He'll have his choices. The only reason why it will take long is because he got to muddle through all of the different offers. It wouldn't be because he wouldn't have no offers. It would be because he got to go through all of them, see what's best for him. The man doesn't have any children. He got a girlfriend. He's not. Hey, what's up, Kel? I see you. He has a girlfriend. They have no children. I don't think I don't think he's engaged to her. So essentially, the man is single. He can go anywhere he want to go. He has no obligations. Y'all crazy, man. Look, I'm trying, Queen. Thank you, Queen. You the first one. Queen, I'm trying to figure out. Kev, you just jumped in. I've looked at it from every angle. I don't know, since they were so close last year, as Jerome said, Gary said something. If they were so close, since they said they were so close and getting it done last year, why is it taking so long? I mean, if you that close, it just seemed like all you need to do is just dot this I. Seemed like everything worked out. It shouldn't be taking this long. You done had 3 years to get this thing. It don't take this long. So my theory is, and I ain't brought it out yet, but some of them are. I think Gary Atkinson already done figured it out. Why I'm going with it. It's got to be another reason why, y'all. It just has to be another reason why Dak Prescott is not being signed. And it ain't about stats, okay? It's not about winning. It's not about his ability to play the quarterback position. It's not about him not being one of the top 10. Some would argue and say top 5 quarterbacks in this league. It's not about that. What is it? It's not about football. No. It's not about injuries. Cause see, yeah, Kev. I don't want to bring it out yet. I want to be wrong, Kev. Kev, I want to be wrong. I'm not gonna even say it. I'm just gonna let the days go by, and hopefully I'll never have to say it. But it sure is looking that way. See, it's not about injuries either, because see, I just remember a couple years ago, y'all. I remember. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it DeMarcus Lawrence that said, I'm not going to have this surgery until I get the contract? He put the Cowboys in the position that they had to pay him, because with each day that goes by, the time for him to get back on the field will go further and further back. So they already knew, if you have a surgery by this date here, there's a great chances that DeMarcus Lawrence can be on the field for week 1. What did they do? They pay him over $20 million a year. They didn't know if DeMarcus Lawrence was going to be right in his chest where he had the surgery. They didn't know that. What did they do anyway? They paid him. Tony Romo had back problems for about the last 6 to 7 years of his career. All he had to do was touch his back. He fell down like Humpty Dumpty. What did they do? They paid him. He back there with ice packs on his back and need to get stretched out and need look need one of these. Need one of these machine guns. Y'all see this? One of the guns here. Yeah. All that. See, Queen, I see you, Queen. Here go Queen. Queen says one of the reasons is spike in revenue that no one is paying attention to. And she's saying, the other reason as well. That I agree. I agree with you, Queen, but I don't want to concentrate on that first part you said because we know that's there. But see, here's the part of I'll address your comment. Here's the funny part, Queen. Forgive me if I'm wrong, okay? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Well, correct me too. This is our show. This is the big time show. This is our show. So I don't know. Look, you guys know just as much as I know. So here we go, Queen. You say one of the reasons is the spike in revenue that no one is paying attention to. Here's the thing. We can't say that. And I saw what you said, but they crying broke. Check it out, Queen. Jerry Jones is on or is leading just about every committee that's in the NFL outside of football. I believe I'm right about that. If not, he's heavily involved. He's one of the very first people that people going to come to. Him and Mr. Kraft from the Patriots. That's just automatic. Everybody know that. Jerry is involved with the NFL network. Jerry is involved with the competition committee. Everything else. Jerry also is going to be heavily involved when it comes to this TV contract deal. We already know it's billions of dollars coming, right? I mean, we know that. Not millions, billions. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a gigantic TV deal. The owner's going to get some of the money. Can't be crying broke, Queen, and you're right. There's no way you can cry broke when you know you got money coming, right? I mean, the Cowboys, look, the Cowboys is known as the greatest money-making franchise in all of sports. Whatever sport you want to go to, the Dallas Cowboys is known as the greatest money-making machine in all of sports. NBA, Major League Baseball, bingo, whatever you want to do. So broke ain't the answer. Right, Queen? It's not that. It's not that. That second part, though, is what draw my attention. And the other reason as well. But see, that's the reason that I'm not gonna bring it on out yet. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna say it. Because I hope you're wrong, Queen. Because see, I already know what you're saying when that other reason. I already know what you're saying. Gary, you was here earlier. I know what you was saying. And since we're in the same group, y'all know what I'm saying too. But I'm not gonna say it because I hope I'm wrong. Here it is. Now, Siobhan, hey Siobhan, I don't know you, but welcome to the show. You come in swinging perfectly. Siobhan comes in and says, and hello to Dak Prince, who's joined in on Podbean. Hello, how you doing? Taz, how you doing, man? Siobhan says this. Siobhan says, in my opinion, Steven don't want to pay him. Siobhan, you are 100% right. And Lord have mercy, Siobhan just hit another one in. And this is, Siobhan, I like you already. You make sure you come back to my show all the time. Put the notification on and follow the show, and you'll see I'll be on Saturday. You're the type of, I already like what you're saying already. Queen, I need you here too. I love it. My boys are, my family already know. Gary, these are the people I like. Okay? I'm going to put up Siobhan. Siobhan says Steven don't want to pay him. She's 100% right. Because Steven has this mastery of the salary cap, and he likes to do all the things right. He wants to allocate the money. We do all that. E-Kush, I see you. Well, welcome. We want to do everything right. Queen is right. Siobhan is right. But then Siobhan comes like this. I'm gonna show you how hard Siobhan is. Siobhan come in swinging hard. Look what Siobhan said. She said they think their brand will tarnish if they pay Dak. Well, Queen Gary. Queen Gary. Y'all see that comment there? Don't they kind of tie in with what y'all was saying earlier? How would sign? Let me ask you a question. Let's just work with this, y'all. Let me get my preaching part out because y'all know I'm a preacher. So let me pull it. Let me work with this statement here. How will signing a franchise quarterback? How will it tarnish it? How? How would signing a top 10, some would argue, say top 5 quarterback, how would signing one of those guys tarnish your brand? How? Siobhan? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Shavion? Forgive me. I'm just gonna call you Mr. Wilson then. Forgive me, Mr. Wilson. Okay, but how? Y'all help me. And some of y'all, my brothers and sisters. Hey, could say, well, we can start because he done showed up. My brother's here, cause he could say the brand is already tarnished. But Mr. Wilson, I just want to work with this because if E-Kush, you come in late. I'm saying, I said earlier, and I catch you up real quick, that there has to be another reason why Dak is not signed. It ain't got nothing to do with no 5 years versus 4 years. It don't have nothing to do with his ability. It doesn't have anything about his ability to play the quarterback position. It does not have anything to do with the injury because they proven they paid injuries before. When DeMarcus Lawrence was threatened not to play, with his chest, with his pectoral, they paid him anyway. Then he had the surgery. They didn't know how he was going to respond to the surgery, but they paid him $20 million a year. So it's not, let's see how he going to respond. No, you got evidence showing that you would pay guys. Romo's back was like a Cracker Jack box. As soon as you touch it, you hear the cracks going and all that kind of stuff. They paid him anyway. So it's not the injury. So if it's not the ability, what is the reason why? That's the question on the floor tonight. And what I'm getting is a lot of folks that's in this box right here that's saying some very interesting things. Gary, y'all look at it for yourself. Power Bean, I'll read it to you. Gary says because Dak don't have the right look. Okay, Chevy. Okay, I'll call you Chevy. Okay, all right, Mr. Wilson, I'll call you Chevy. Forgive me for pronouncing your name wrong or thinking you was a lady. I forgive you. You forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll call you Chevy. Thank you, Chevy. Yeah, he could say it. They think we are average even with Dak, so why pay him that much? I think they would rather start over. E-Kush has a great point. Now, E-Kush has a great point. Because really what that does, Queen, you just start following me. Chevy, you just start following me. I've been saying for 2 years, all you gotta do is go to my Facebook page. I've been doing this little I never started a podcast. I started a podcast in August, but you can go all the way back to 2009. I was doing my little thing called the Cowboy Report on Facebook. I said in 2002, well, I've said for the last 2 years, that they don't fully believe in Dak Prescott. Notice what I said. They don't fully believe in Dak Prescott. That's been my stance. And I believe that, and what E. Kush just said in the comments there kind of supports what I'm saying. Because we're running out of excuses. Queen just said something. Queen is a great checker. I see that already. Queen wrote, you said Romo's back was like a dissolving package of peanuts. Huh? Yeah. Romo walked by, you can hear his back rotating when he walked by. You can hear it. Queen right. Yeah. When he bent over, you sound like the 4th of July. All you hear. That's all you hear. I can't really talk because I've had fusion surgery in my back, and I'm walking around here now with 4 screws and 2 rods in my back right now. So I know the feeling. When you sit up, it sounds like the Bionic Man just coming alive. I know about it. Now he hadn't had what I had, but he should be on that way. If he was playing football, he'll probably be going there. He could say it. They don't even believe in him at 35. Because they didn't believe in who at 35. I'm lost. You talking about Romo again? They believed in him. Jared believed in him. It's just that Dak, please understand, and for some of you Cowboys, okay. They have said he's worth 5 years, $175 million. I don't think they're willing to go any further. Evidently, that was what was sent. I still say they don't believe in him, Ecus. I just don't. I don't believe 1 year is really making a difference. Matt brings up this point. See, I love all the different. Now, some of y'all look. Here it is. This is why I love all my Cowboy family here, because we all Cowboy fans. Okay, hey Wendy, I see you. We all Cowboy fans. Podbean, most of y'all are Cowboy fans too. Here's what I love about it. We all got different opinions. I love it. This is what Matt said. Matt said, I am the biggest Dak fan there is. But could you spend $40 or $50 million on something that is broke? Here's my answer to that. Don't you supposed to fix it? Certainly by not paying him, that's not helping. I'm just saying. Here's the thing that I want to say about here's the thing that we got to understand. The quarterbacks, the good ones, you just don't find them. I mean, they don't grow on trees. I mean, there's only about maybe 10, 8 to 9, maybe 10 of these guys who are really good. The rest of them are middle of the pack, and then, down the line. These guys, and when you get one, you don't let them go. I understand if they can't do it no more. It's kind of like what they're talking about Cam Newton right now. They say he can't push the ball down the field. He's not the same. You can see it and all that kind of stuff. Ben Roethlisberger, they say he can't do it no more. And if they get old, I get it. Drew Brees, everybody saw the decline in Drew last year. Okay, I get that. But when you're talking about a kid that's ain't even 30 years old, and he's good, you don't just let guys like that go. Let me ask you this, Matt. Let's play hypothetical. And this will prove my point. Okay? Let's just say, let's keep the same team that we have now, offense and defense. And let's keep this same situation go. But just replace the quarterback. And let's just say that Mahomes is our quarterback with this same Dak Prescott situation. Mahomes' skill set Everything else is on the table. Do you think that Jerry Jones would pay Patrick Mahomes $40, $50 million then? Even with everything being broke? Do you think they would pay? Do you think that they would pay Patrick Mahomes $40 or $50 million? Come on, Matt. Do you think they would do that? I believe he would. Why? Because they believe in Patrick Mahomes. Okay. I went all the way to the top. Do you think that they would pay same situation, same team, same everything, same raggedy defense, same Ezekiel, everything else? Let's just replace the quarterback with a 30, whatever age. Exactly, Matt. Do you think they would pay Aaron Rodgers $40, $50 million, even at his age right now? Do you think they would? Do you think they would be arguing? Do you think? I mean, would it even be a hesitation? No. Even with everything being broke, as you said, the reason why they would pay Aaron Rodgers is because they believe in Aaron Rodgers. That's why. Huh? This is just proving my point. That they don't believe in him fully. The question is why? Now, if you don't look, here it is. If you don't think he's that good, stop lying to everybody then. Stop getting on the radio and stop trying to pump him up like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Every time I hear Jerry and Steven, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's great, he's great. Everybody loved Dak. He's all that you want him to be. He's great outside, he's great off the field. He's great on the field. He's this and that. If he all that, huh? Pay him. I stop lying to me. If he's not all this, if he's not all that, if you think he's stop lying. Wendy says, what you say, Wendy? Who owes a quarterback 3 seasons? Well, let me go back. Wendy say, that okay is looking at what he's owed and the future. Yeah. Yeah. Wendy said he ain't got Mr. Zeke's dad. Well, see, that's what. But see, Dak had his mother before she won. I mean, his mother was sick, so and she, of course, God bless her soul, she passed away. So that was gone. We've never heard about his dad or whatever else, whether he was in his life or not. We ain't heard about that. But he got his brother, and his brother is his mouthpiece. And his brother is telling him what's going on. But Dak has said, look, I want to be a Cowboy. I love this team. I love the organization. I dreamed about it when I was a young boy, I wanted to be a Cowboy. I want to be a Cowboy for life. And the Jones family are trying to take advantage of it. But look here. This is the part where the Jones family got to understand. And I believe everybody like that. Listen, and so look, sooner or later, you can't keep poking the bear. You just can't. You just can't. You can't keep stepping on people like like a cockroach. Sooner or later, the bear gonna growl. Okay, the bear is going to growl, and the disrespect that Dak has received by this organization, I don't know it. I don't know how much more he can take. What else does he have to do? What else does he have to do? Chevy says, okay, I heard that they don't like Todd France and that Steven tried to get Dak on the phone by himself. That's the problem. That's the problem, Chevy. Certainly that, and I'm not saying you're wrong by no means, because that could have happened. But certainly that shouldn't keep this man's name from not going on the contract. Todd France ain't your object. Dak Prescott is your object. Sometimes you got to deal with agents like you got. I mean, hey, Dak like him. Dak ain't sent him nowhere. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? That right there, even though that's a good one, what you just said, Chevy, that's not a reason for him not to not get it done. What it sounds like is just like he could say it. He beat me to the punch. That just sounds like another excuse, which is what it is. Jared, look, Todd Francis, I guarantee you, in the years that Jerry Jones has been the owner of the Cowboys, Todd Francis cannot be the first agent that Jerry Jones didn't like. But I bet you Jerry got it done. You see what I'm saying? Steven, look, if Dak don't want to answer his phone, that's his right. He got to answer no phone to Steven. Talk to my representative. That's what I hired him for. That's why I'm paying him money, so he can answer the phone. I don't have to answer the phone. That's why we got representation. I ain't never done no contract by myself. That's what Steven. I mean, that's what Dak is saying. I ain't never done it. Queen, I see you. I'm coming. Wendy, what you say? Let me get Wendy. Bishop Dak know his worth. Yeah, he know his worth because it done went up. And so far, you're absolutely right, Wendy. He's not selling. Gary, 100%. They like the guys that will comply. Well, you know, Jared been bragging all his lifetime. I get it done. Sometimes you don't run into somebody that just, you know, you ain't gonna get it done with because they don't want the deal. Dak done the discounts and all that kind of stuff. He done it. That's been done. You got to pay him now. Queen, there it is. Queen said it best. They running out of these excuses and looking like they looking foolish. They looking like they look like they're every day that they're on ESPN. Every day when they bring it up on ESPN, it's really turned into an embarrassing situation. It really is. Everybody laughs like everybody got the same thing. They saying, I don't know, I don't understand what the situation, why he ain't paid. What's taking so? Everybody saying the same thing. And Jerry knows he's gonna look real foolish if it don't happen. Unless, like Matt said earlier, Matt said unless they got a plan B. You know what? And I didn't have this written down in my notes, but I think I want to explore it with y'all right now. Before I do that, let me go with Gary. They messed themselves with the cap, and now they want the players to bail them out of it. Exactly, Gary. I can't put that bill. He pays his phone bill when to say. Exactly. Queen is absolutely right. Done old Jerry, you owe him exactly. What Queen said, Dak old Jerry. Exactly. Dak is on top. JJ knows it. Jerry Jones does knows it. Let me ask you this. Look, Queen, right? Look, I heard Stephen A. Smith. Now y'all know Stephen A. Is a Cowboy hater. I saw him get loud and almost angry today, talking about Dak and why he not getting paid. I don't know. Did y'all see that today? Go back and look at it and watch the end of the show. And Stephen A. sound like a defense attorney for Dak Prescott. It sounds like he got paid by Dak to put out his wants and needs, and he fought his battle for him. I never thought I'd see it. I heard that everybody, the enemies of the Cowboys, don't even understand this. They don't understand it. But let me go to Matt. Y'all, come on, let's play real quick before we leave. Let's play a little bit. I'll see some of you guys back on Saturday. I wanted to go somewhere else, but I want to go with this. Y'all help me. What's plan B? Come on. Let's explore this real quick. What I know some of y'all don't want to think about it, but let's just play a little bit. Let's play a little bit. What is Plan B? Let's entertain Matt's idea earlier. He wasn't being sarcastic. What Matt was saying was, I believe that they have a plan, may have a Plan B. Let me throw one scenario out. And I know y'all, but see, we so dug in with Dak getting signed that it's hard to think about something else. But let's try to do it. Try. If you can't do it, just watch the comments. Let's just watch it. Let me throw one out. We loaded on offense, okay? We are. We're gonna have, if you got the right quarterback in or a decent quarterback, you still gonna have a top. With Dak, you'll have a top 5 offense. Without Dak, depending on who that quarterback is, you will have a top 10 offense. Queen, you saying the same thing that Wendy said earlier that she's said for years. Steven's son is playing quarterback at Jerry Jones, alma mater, Arkansas. But Queen, is the young man even starting at Arkansas? I mean, come on now. Yeah, y'all forgive me. I mean, come on. Is he even starting? Here we go. Here we go. Now we're switching now. I know it's hard for y'all to not think about Dak not being there. I'm really trying to stretch you before we leave here. Gary said that their plan B is top 5 draft picks till they get lucky. That's when they did when Aikman retired. So that means, Gary, we're going to lose for the next 4 to 5 years getting the top 5. You talking about not winning no more than 4 to 5 games a year. That's what you saying. Let me tell you something. The Cowboy fans ain't going to let it. It's just not going. They're not going to accept it. Okay, they're just not. They're not going to accept it. Here's my plan B. I'm just throwing this out, y'all. There you go, E. Kush. I knew somebody was gonna come. Here we go. There it is. Plan B is a German quarterback for a while till we get a lower pick. Thank you, E. Kush. That's exactly where I was going. How about this, y'all? I'll give you 2 quarterbacks. And I don't know the contract status of one, but I do know the contract status of this one I'm about to call out. Think about our team, okay? Think about our team. Don't worry about the defense right now. Think about the offense. Put Cam Newton as our quarterback. What we gonna do? I know y'all don't want to think about it, but I'm just trying to get okay. What we put Cam there with CD and Mari and possibly what's my boy name? Lord have mercy, my mind messed up. Gallup, I'm sorry. Blake Jarwin, Ezekiel Elliott. They're gonna be a running team anyway. Put Cam back there. What? Huh? Let me tell you something, Gary. You put Cam back there, we're gonna win more than 5 games. I'm just telling you. How about this one? How about this one, y'all? Exactly. How about this one? I don't know the contract status, but you say a German quarterback, E. Kush. How about this one? Let me put another one that's a free agent. Tyrod Taylor. I'm just exercising, y'all. Y'all hear me? I know it's getting a little boring now, but I'm just trying to go with what Matt said with Plan B. If we put Tyrod Taylor back there with this offense and this, pretty good line coming back, don't y'all think? I think we're gonna win more than 5 games now. Let me throw one more out, and I don't know the contract of this one, but let's just say for this, let's play. What if we go get one of the best? Yeah, I'm from Memphis, no doubt about it. You can tell by my accent, Chevy. Uh, let me say this. I know, Wendy. I know you don't want to think about it because I know you love Dak. But I had to entertain Matt's point. I understand. What about this, y'all? Now y'all gonna laugh at this one, but before you laugh, just you'll have these highlights in your head. What if we go get Ryan Fitzpatrick? Hmm? Y'all saw what he did in Miami last year. Y'all know he can throw the ball now. You know how smart he is. I'm just saying. And the reason why I'm saying this, so I ain't just talking just to be talking. Because if I remember right, y'all, I know, Wendy, I know you said I know. You said no to everybody. I get it. But here's the reason why I'm saying it though tonight. Yeah, see, Matt, you starting to, Matt, I'm coming to you because you brought out a great point. We gonna have to start entertaining this stuff. There you go, Gary. There you go, Gary. See, y'all, my family just beat me to the punch. There's why I'm saying all this. Is because at the beginning of the year, when we signed Andy Dalton, they said that we wouldn't miss a beat if something was to happen to Dak. They said, and the truth of the matter is, y'all, look, let's be honest. Andy Dalton had a winning record. Andy Dalton had a winning record. Okay? Andy Dalton had a winning record. Them games that he didn't start when Ben DiNucci was there and Gilbert played there, that don't count against Dalton. When Dalton started, he had a winning record. Okay? So, thank you, Queen. Queen said I take Tyrod because he done turned the ball over much. Ryan can only a couple games at a time before he started messing up royally. I agree. We all know Fitzpatrick. When he hot, he hot. When he cold, he cold. Miami got the hot one last year. So I'm saying these quarterbacks that I just called out, you just can't say, you can't just dismiss it because they had that attitude with Andy Dalton. And let's throw this out. Let's throw this out, y'all. Let's throw this out. Let's jump in Jerry's shoes. Because I'm guaranteeing you they thinking this. Because they got to think all angles. And y'all need to start thinking about this so y'all won't be so frustrated and be ready to drink Jack Daniels all night and all that kind of stuff. Y'all need to start thinking like this too. If you don't pay Dak and you bring in one of these journeyman quarterbacks, as he could say it, that means you got more money for free agency. That means you probably can. Because you ain't got to go out to pay Tyrod Taylor and Fitzpatrick and Cam Newton. You ain't got to pay them no $40 million. You're going to sign these guys to barrel over 20. If that, Tyrod don't cost you $20 million. Fitzpatrick probably won't cost you. He might be 20. Cam probably going to get, you probably got to pay him 20. But even if you did have to pay 20, now you got all this extra money for free agency. And you can go out of these big names on defense. You don't need no more offense. You go out of some of these big names on defense, and you pay a German quarterback and say, hey, just don't lose the game. We got everything you need. We got Lyle Collins back. We're gonna have Tyron Smith back. We're gonna have Zach Martin. There's 3 all pros. We're gonna have Matt. Yeah, but see, that's why I'm not gonna entertain what you talking about here. See, because you got to give up the farm to get Deshaun Watson. Even if you sign that and trade him, you got to give up a whole lot more to get Deshaun Watson, even though his contract this year is like that. Exactly. Watson's contract, because of the big signing bonus he got, he's on the cap for about 10. I think it's 10 next year. So if you got a quarterback for your salary cap on for $10 million, you got money to do it. So that's why I'm saying Matt is absolutely right. You got to entertain this. This is how they could be looking. Then you can go get Sue. You can go get whoever else y'all been crying about. J.J. Watt. You can go get Patrick Peterson. You can go get all these guys that you were talking about, because the money going to be there. Huh? Yeah. Kevin, you with me. Like, let's just stick with Cam since Kevin brought it up. Let me tell y'all something. And some of y'all, because I got people jumping in later and coming in, and I don't want y'all to think that I don't want Dak Prescott. I think I made that perfectly clear. I want Dak Prescott. I want him signed, sealed, and delivered. That's what I want him done. But I'm starting to think that the Jones family are thinking like this. It's almost like they're saying, our problem is defense. If we can go get some help on defense in a major way, we can get one of these quarterbacks, like Kevin just said, a Cam Newton. And I don't know how y'all feel about Cam, but let me tell y'all something. Cam had nothing in New England. And he remember, Cam was out because he caught COVID. Okay? COVID takes something out of you. Cam had no training camp. Cam didn't know the receivers, nothing. He still won 7 games. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just saying, I'm not cheering for Cam to come. Let me tell y'all something. I know, Wendy. Let me tell you something. Cam Newton with this team and that line, if they healthy, look, we winning games. Look here. Cam gonna pull that ball down. Cam and the Zeke. Look, let me tell you. Look. So y'all not. See, we stuck on. I'm not cheering for it, Wendy. I know you don't like it. I'm not cheering for it, but it's something that's scary about it. Can you imagine a read option with Cam Newton and Ezekiel Elliott? Huh? If you know football, then that's scary. You know that's scary. 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2. What? We'll never get off the field. Cam. Zeke. What? Cooper. Lamb. Gallup. I know y'all don't want to think about it, but I'm just saying. And Cam ain't gonna cost much. Queen, Queen, I'm with you. I'm prefacing all my stuff by saying, look, I want Dak, but I'm starting to think, since we know Steven loved the salary cap, okay? We know Steven loved being right with the salary cap. We're gonna have to start thinking like this. Thank you, Kevin. That's the point. We're gonna have to start thinking that Dak just might not get paid. Look here, let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a hard pill. We're assuming that the Cowboys are gonna offer the franchise tag. Okay. We fans are assuming that Dak Prescott is gonna get the franchise tag. We're assuming that. We don't know it. We will put money on it and saying that that's gonna happen, but at the same time, they could say, we don't want a franchise tag because we don't want to pay you $38 million a year on our cap. And we know we ain't gonna give you no long-term deal. So I don't even want to even entertain it. You deserve to get the money. Yeah, Chevy. I agree. I believe this. Look, they don't want to pay this type of money. They don't want to pay him 38. They ain't want to pay him. They ain't want to pay him that. Look, they don't want it. They don't want it. So if they didn't want to pay him 35 last year, you know they don't want to pay him 38. And you know then they don't want to pay him 40. Y'all come on now. Let's think. You know that's not the case. So you got to start entertaining this. So they very well could say that if we pay you $30 million, it's going to cost us this percentage on our salary cap. And there's no way that we can go get some players that we really want and need. As fair to you, we thank you for your service. You're a great quarterback, but it's just a situation that we just can't do it. And so we're just going to go ahead and let you be an unrestricted free agent. And we know that you're going to sign somewhere else. We know you're going to get the money that you deserve, but we just can't do it. We just don't think that it's feasible for our franchise to do this right now. That I'm sorry. I wish things would work out better, but when I see you win. But this, they could very well be saying that. And let them go. And Dak will get signed the very next day. And Jerry and Steven will say, okay, which one of these decent, good quarterbacks do we want? Do we go after Tyrod? Do we think Tyrod can get the job done? Okay. Do we go after Cam? Do we make a move for Ryan Fitzpatrick? Do we make a move for him? Let's explore this. If we do this, then we can go pay a defensive tackle $10 million a year. If we do this, we can go get the veteran help that we need. Patrick Peterson has already said now, Dad, Patrick Peterson has said that he don't mind playing safety. I mean, we know Patrick Peterson is a cornerback, but that will solve, be a great upgrade for our safety position. We can do that. We can go after Sue. We can go after a linebacker. And we still got the 10th pick in the draft. Man, I know y'all don't like what I'm saying right now. Well, let's sign Cam. We ain't gonna sign until maybe we might do 19 to 18 to 20 million a year. Okay? Let's do that. Let's get him locked up. Then we're gonna offer some money to Sue. We're gonna offer the rest of this big money to Peterson. And then we got this draft. 10 at draft. Which goes back to and I'm getting ready to leave y'all now, because I made a lot of y'all mad. Wendy mad at me, and Wendy one of my patrons, and Wendy been with me from day one, and I'm making them mad. But I had to bring it out. See, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. If you were looking at it from the Jones side, what I just said make a whole lot of sense. I know y'all don't like it. And it goes back to what I was saying a couple shows ago. Are we rebuilding? Or are we really trying to win? Because the window, y'all don't want to admit it, but the window is closing rather quickly. And sooner or later, you're going to have to get off some of these all-pros that done got old. Tyron Smith is old. Okay? Lyle Collins is young, but his body is already breaking down. Zach Martin finally, his first year last year, his body started acting up. Those are best linemen there. The window is closing. Okay. So my question is, and remember, and Queen, if you still here, and Chevy, on my last show or the show before that, I said that you can't sell me on winning when you're not applying that winning attitude and actions on both sides of the ball. The Cowboys have proven to me that they want to win on offense, but they look like a flea market team on defense. You can't say that don't even balance out. On offense, we loaded. Jarwin, Cooper, Gallup, Lamb, Zeke, Dak, Collins, loaded. Can score 35, can score 30 easily. But on defense, we giving up 35. Because you ain't put the same amount of energy on there. So you can't tell me you. So I'm wondering, all the free agents we could have had on defense. Earl Thomas, passed up on Thornhill, all these guys. And if you're not selling it, look, like he could put something out. He could say what it tells me if they don't sign Dak, then they are not all in on this season, regardless of what lies they tell. I'm tired of hearing we are close while we are getting smoked by a team that ain't good enough to carry our luggage. Exactly. So here's my theory. He could and I on the same page. Look, stop saying you're winning. If you let Dak go on blow this thing up. Go on blow it up. Get you a German quarterback and allocate your money on defense. I believe, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna disrespect Cam Newton like that. You put Cam Newton on this team here, and what he brings to the table, we're gonna win ball games. I don't want him, but I'm just telling you the truth. I'm serious. If you don't believe in that, go on, let him go. Okay, he gonna get paid somewhere else. And I see you, Wendy. I see you. Can't Wendy say Cam bad. He's not that bad. I know. Wendy say Cam bad, and I'm Dak. I'm Dak too. My mama's on here. Hey, mama. My mother's on. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy. I see you. I'm just saying. You put Cam on here. Cam will win this division next year with this team. Oh, I would have no doubt. I had the same confidence that Cam Newton under this on this team will win us and have us in the playoffs next year, barring injury. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the truth. Gary said, I think we should sign Dak, build the defense through the draft. If we got Watt instead of Taco and Thornhill, you talking about TJ Watt, of course, instead of Tristan Hill, we would be better. Exactly. I'm sorry. Let me get out the scenario. Because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm wrong here. I want Prescott. I want him bad. We need him. The team loved. See, that I'm saying it's more than just playing. You don't sign Dak. This team, this locker room is through. And people don't put value on there, but it's just the truth. Hey, my uncle on here. Hey, Uncle Larry, I see you. If you don't put Prescott on this team, this locker room is going to be shot. I'm telling you guys. It is, from Zeke Elliott on down, they love this guy. This defense is going to be shot if you do not put him back in that locker room. And I don't care if you bring Cam in. I don't care if you brought Mahomes in. If you brought Mahomes in, this locker room would be shot if you don't bring Dak in. It's more than just not signing them. So I'm saying we need to sign them. It's no question. Exactly. Thank you, Kevin. It'll be a house divided. I couldn't have said it any better. But I add to it, it won't stand. That's Bible too, whether y'all know it or not. But I ain't gonna preach to y'all tonight. My uncle on here. My uncle, he's a bishop also. Bishop Larry Lee Love Sr. He's on here. We ain't gonna even do that tonight. But it's just the truth. It's certain things that will kill a locker room. You don't put Prescott in that locker room next year, we're gonna have some problems. The mentality would be shot. The spirit of the team would be gone. The heart of the team would be gone. It's gonna take a while for everybody to get back in. I don't want them. I want that. But we better do something quick. Eka says, what I don't understand is why extend more if we ain't keeping Dak on. That's just handcuff the next guy. You know what, Ekush? That's why I said they're gonna do it. But you know, we throwing out a couple scenarios. I'll go back to what I said before. My prediction is that they're going to franchise him. Dak will sign it. He will not get the long-term deal done by July. Everybody knows that don't happen. He's gone. Because the Cowboys are not going to pay him $50 million on the next franchise tag. We all know that. I just believe this is it. They're going to have to show me because it's an underlying issue why he's not been signed that nobody don't want to talk about, but I believe we all thinking that. They ain't going to never admit it. And I ain't going to really just say it. I'll let you know. It's just different. Wendy says, Wendy is talking to my mama. She said, your son's been with me so long. I'm from Mississippi. I laid racism at his feet. I will always love him. Thank you, Wendy, for your confidence. Hey, thank you so much. Wendy's a great woman. She is. Gary says, we could have got Rams instead of Zeke and got Henry in the second round. These are the decisions, Gary, that you know we have problems with. Not great decisions that, you know, it just, some things you just, in hindsight, you wish you can go back and change some of this stuff, but we got to live with it. We've been all right with Zeke. Zeke has done well. No question about that. Rams it has too, though. Rams is all pro every year. Shut a whole side down. Hello, Georgia. Is that right, Georgia? Okay, Georgia's good. If Dak is not signed, then fans need to prepare for a few years of quarterback purgatory. Georgia, you just came in, at least I think you did. But I don't necessarily agree with that, Georgia, because of what we just played a little game here about some quarterbacks that are out there that if you stick them on this offense, we're not going to be in purgatory at all. In actuality, we will win, if you ask me. I'll give you this example here, Jordan, since you're coming in. You put Cam Newton on this team, we're not going to be in purgatory. There's a few other names that's out there. There's some free agents. Tyrod Taylor is out there. I mean, I may have to get a list of the bad, you know, people that are available for quarterbacks, so I can have a list here. We're not entertaining. We want Dak, but you put Cam Newton on this team, you're not in purgatory. You're not. As a matter of fact, I think Cam gonna win you 10 games minimum. No, Georgia. No, Georgia. No, Georgia. No. We didn't say that about Andy Dalton. We never know. You may be in the wrong Cowboy. With the people that's hanging with me. No. We didn't believe in Andy Dalton. I can assure you of that. We never gave Andy Dalton that type of respect. There's a big difference between Cam Newton and Andy Dalton. I think we know that. So I just feel that way. But the goal is to get Dak signed. We got to get it signed. We got to do it. I just think that my prediction, until I'm proven wrong, I hope that I am wrong, y'all. I hope I am. Until I'm proven wrong, I believe that he's going to be franchised. He'll sign it. They'll give us the lie, talking about we're going to try to get it all done before July and all that kind of stuff, and then it won't get done. That's what I feel like is going to happen. This will be the last year for that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope I am. I really do. I'll be the first to get on here and say, hey, I was wrong. They ain't proved it to me in 2 years. I don't see why it's taking so long. All right. Thank y'all for hanging with me. The only person that didn't do right was Wendy. She Wendy locked in on Dak. She don't even want Wendy don't want to hear nothing other than Dak Prescott is gonna be a Dallas Cowboy. She won't even play the game with me. Georgia said before Romo and Dak, this team had nothing. You're absolutely 100% right. Georgia, you're absolutely 100% right. Which is the reason why we don't understand why Dak not signed. Why even roll the dice and go back to nothing or potentially nothing? So when you know you got one of the top 10 quarterbacks in this league, some would argue say top 5. He could say as Gilbert taking over wouldn't make me sad. I think we can have some interesting games. I ain't seen enough from Gilbert because I saw the one game with Pittsburgh. I wouldn't want to turn it over to him when I got people like Tyrod and Cam who ain't gonna cost much. I'd rather take a chance because you still got a team that can win if you got the right quarterback back there, and especially if you're talking about allocating that money to the defensive side. Yeah, I think you can win. When it's I trust E. Kush. Okay. So, look, I appreciate you guys for hanging with me for so a while and dealing with my foolishness. Thank you to Podbean for those that are on that. Glenn, it's good to see you still with me. ZK, I don't know all these numbers, but I appreciate you guys hanging with me so much. Listen, as I leave, as I always say, you can get with me as much as you can. If you want to contribute to the show, there it is, $ the Big Time Show. That's the cash app for the show. Not begging you for nothing. I got a job. Y'all understand? This is just a real nice hobby for me. I appreciate you guys. If you don't want to contribute, it's okay. I appreciate you just being a part of the family tonight and lending me your ear, and most of all, your participation in this. And for those that also want to know where you can find me, I have all my content on my podcast on Podbean, of course, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. Of course, you can also see me. I have a YouTube channel. It's called the Big Time Show channel on YouTube, which is what is being seen now. There, Periscope, which is Twitter. So I'm everywhere, you guys. You can't miss me. All my shows are there for you if you want to. If you're on Podbean, you want to contribute to the show, you can become a patron. All you do is click that button there and take it from there, and that's all you have to do. It's real simple. Again, there it is, the Big Time Show, $ the Big Time Show. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging with me. Join in with me on Saturday. I'll be here at 3 o'clock. If the Lord is willing and let me live, I'll be here at 3 o'clock on Saturday. We'll do it again. I'm quite sure that between now and Saturday, we'll have some more news. It never fails. We'll have some more news about this situation. Y'all stay tuned. But before I leave, as I always do, let me check my phone out. Let me check my phone. Let me leave y'all with this. Let me check my phone out. Y'all pick up y'all phone because most of y'all got all these notifications and everything else. I got Bleacher Report. I got ESPN. I got Yahoo Sports. I got all this stuff on here. Let me look at my phone. Let me see. Well, Dak Prescott still not signed. I'll holler at y'all on Saturday, 3:00. Come together again for this group session therapy. Hopefully we'll have something to smile about. If not, we're gonna get through this thing together. Cause Jerry ain't doing right. So we'll get through this thing together. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I appreciate y'all. Y'all check y'all phones out and maybe my phone. I just bought a new phone, so I got one of these Samsung new Galaxy thing. Maybe y'all phone better than mine. Maybe y'all iPhone people. Maybe y'all got better stuff than I got. Y'all let me know. Just message me, inbox me, and let me know if Dak signed, because I'm starting to feel real bad now. Okay. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. We'll see you again Saturday at 3:00 here at the Big Time Show. Now, I'm about to leave y'all, but for y'all that's staying on here, let me give y'all a little music. Y'all clap y'all hands to this, and maybe it'll make you feel a little bit better. All right? 3:00. We'll see you.